What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another gameplay session from the Urcast team. We're back again with Corey, Dylan, and special guest of honor / honorary co-host John, as we're about to kick off game 3 of the night. John won one, I won one, and now Dylan's going to lose again. So here we go.
Probably.
John is going first again. Lead us off. What are we playing tonight, John?
Okay, I am playing the new Knight Precon with Sidar Jabari of Zalfnir as the commander. So he's got this neat imminence ability. Whenever I attack with a Knight, I get to draw and discard. So that's pretty much it. Just a value engine. Get lots of Knights out. Do knightly things. Attack for big damage. That's basically it.
All right. I am running Kervik the Merciless. This is just the starter precon that came out over the holidays with Cardor. I just swap out for Kervik. Whenever an opponent casts a spell, it deals damage equal to its mana value to any target. So let people punish themselves and have some fun.
Yeah, and I'm sitting here with a slightly upgraded Dino precon. Well, Dino wasn't even the face commander of that deck, but you know how it is. Life gain, drain people for life, hope to win.
Alright, I'm going first, so I will draw for turn. Okay, I will play a Terramorphic Expanse, and then I'll go ahead and sack it for a swamp, and I'll pass the turn.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and draw, and we will play a swamp. I'll go ahead and tap it to bring out a Wayfarer's Bauble, and pass the turn.
All right. We're going to start things off with a Forest Impasse.
Right. Watch, I will untap, and then I will draw for turn. Here, I will play a Plains for turn, and pass.
Okay, untap, draw. I'll put out a mountain. Just go ahead and tap 2 to tap and sacrifice Wayfarer's Bauble to search for a basic land and put it onto the battlefield tapped, and then I'll pass while I search.
All right. We're going to go ahead and play a Llanowar Waste, and we'll pass it there.
We'll draw for turn. I will play an island for turn. Yeah, can't do much else. I will pass.
All right. And then off of my Wayfarer's Bauble, I'm going to have a mountain come in tapped. So I will untap for turn, draw. We're going to put a swamp into play, and then I will tap for 1 and 2 black to cast out Vampire Nighthawk, 2/3 flying, Death Touch, Lifelink, all that good stuff, and I will pass.
All right, draw. All right, I'm going to tap for 2, taking 1 from my waste to cast Dina. And then I will play Radiant Fountain as land for turn. I'll gain 2 life. Thanks to Dina, you'll each take 1.
Dropping down to 39.
And I pass.
Alright, I will draw for turn. Play an island as my land for turn. Then I will tap for an Ichor Elixir. So it is an artifact that if I roll 1 or more planar dice, roll that many twice, ignore 1. That doesn't matter, just taps for 2 colorless. And I'll pass.
Alright, let's go ahead and untap.
Trying to ramp.
Draw. I'll play a Smoldering Marsh. We'll come in untap because I have more than 2 basic lands. Then I'm going to tap for 4. Cast Solemn Simulacrum. There's the battlefield. I will search for a basic land card. I'll do that at the end of my turn. And in the meantime, I'm going to attack Dylan for 2 in the air with Death Touch and Lifelink.
Well, I can't block things in the air.
Okay. I will take 2 and pass my turn and search for my basic land.
Yep. All right, draw. So I will play a Forest as land for turn. All right, I will pass.
For turn. Alright. I will tap white and a blue. No. Yes. For a worthy knight. is a 2/2. Whenever I cast a night spell, create a 1/1 white human creature token. I will, I guess, I will play, it's kind of sad, but I'll play a Bajuka Bog tap. I will exile Corey's library, because he's, or not library, graveyard. He's the only one.
My one Wayfarer's bauble has
Yeah.
been exiled.
It is sad, but it is what must be done. Even though I have 4 mana, everything requires 2 pips of color. And that will be it. I will go ahead and pass the turn.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and untap. Draw. I will put out a swamp for turn. Then I'm gonna tap for 5, a black and a red, and bring out my Karavik the Merciless. So whenever you guys cast spells, it will deal damage equal to that spell's mana value to a target of my choice. Then I'm going to swing Vampire Nighthawk at Dylan, flying for 2, and Solemn Simulacrum at John for 2 on the ground.
We'll take 2.
I've got no choice but to take 2.
All right, I'll gain 2 off of the lifelink on a 43, and then I will pass my turn.
All right, I'll draw. All right, well, I'm going to tap 4 for the Well of Lost Dreams. So whenever I gain life, I can pay X up to the amount of life I gained and then draw that many cards.
Okay, because you cast that for 4, Karavik's going to activate, and I'm going to do 4 damage to your life, Dylan.
Could have killed his commander.
I could have killed his commander, but I think he's been punished enough this evening.
Now I pass turn.
I will untap. I will draw. I'll play Island as my land for turn. I will cast my commander for a black, blue, so whenever he
Your
deals
commander came in as how much?
he's at 4 mana, so he's a 4/3 with flying and first strike. And whenever he deals combat damage to a player, return target night creature from the graveyard to the battlefield. And then he has an Imminence ability. Whenever a knight attacks, I draw a card and discard a card.
All right, so Karavik will activate, and I'm going to do 4 damage to your commander.
Wow.
Hey, you the one brought up, damaging your commanders now.
Well, yeah, but you didn't do it.
Hold on. Karavik is on cast, so the commander wouldn't hit the board before Karavik triggers.
Oh, you're right. Then I'll target your other knight.
Okay, well, I still have a trigger, so I will create the 1/1 human token. Then my other knight will die. Oh, that sucks. Damn, is that triggers every time, huh?
Every time an opponent casts a spell, so it won't do anything off of my cast.
So, okay, I'll pass.
Okay, I'm gonna untap. We'll draw.
5/4.
I'm gonna play a mountain as my land for turn. Then I'm gonna tap for a red and a black. I'm gonna cast Stormfist Crusader. It's a 2/2 with menace. At the beginning of my upkeep, each player will draw a card and lose 1 life. Then I'm gonna tap for 2 black and cast Sign in Blood, targeting myself. So I'm gonna draw 2 cards and lose 2 life, going down to 41. All right, well, Dylan, I'm gonna swing at you for 4, 2 of which is in the air and 2 of which is on the ground.
Yeah, I'm taking 4. I'm at 29.
Dang.
Okay, I do get 2 lifelink off of the Vampire Nighthawk, going back up to 43. Then I will just pass my turn.
All right. No, what do you know? It's not what I need.
Such optimism.
So we'll discard this and pass turn.
I'll untap.
You hurting for land over there, Dylan?
Huh?
So you trying to find land? Is that what it is?
Yeah, I need land, and also just the fact that
Anything you
the
cast
things.
can kill his commander,
Yeah.
basically. Oh, this sucks. Crap. 1, 3, 4, 5. For Fell the Mighty.
All right, you're 5. I'm going to target at your commander.
That's fine. But I'll go ahead and wipe out creatures with power higher than 1. So
Higher than 1?
yes, so 2 and up will get wiped out.
Alright, that's going to take my whole board out.
Yes, I had to.
I do have a trigger off Solemn Simulacrum, so when it dies, I will draw a card.
Okay.
I think that takes out your Dino, right, Dylan?
Nope, Dina has 1 power.
Oh, that's right.
Then
Stupid Dino.
I'm gonna hit Corey for 1 with my human.
What did I do to you?
Everything. You've done everything to me.
I'll take the 1, drop down to 42.
Okay, I'll pass the turn.
Alright, I'm going to untap, draw.
I'm really sad I couldn't do more without wiping the board.
Play a swamp.
But your commander's expensive, so
That's true.
Not like he's hurting for mana. I think he has enough to cast it if he wanted to.
Yeah, if I wanted to. That's the key here. I think I'm going to...
I mean, I do have a lot of blue up.
I'm going to tap for 3, a black, and a red. And I'm going to cast Breath of Malfagor. It deals 5 damage to each opponent.
Okay, I'll take 5.
I'm at 24.
Alright.
Just getting bullied.
It doesn't help that this is not a very creature-heavy deck.
Okay, and then I'm going to tap for 2 and 2 red. And I'm going to cast Fiery Confluence. So I can choose 3, and I can choose same mode more than once. So I'm going to choose 2 damage to each opponent twice. So you'll each take 4 damage. And then I'm going to choose Destroy Target Artifact, destroying Dylan's artifact.
The thing that never even got to be used because I haven't been able to gain any life.
Yeah, but I like building oppressive E decks. Even though this is an out-of-the-box deck. And then with that, I'm going to pass turn.
Alright. I'll play a Broker's Hideout. When it comes into play, it automatically sacrifices itself. I'll gain a life, so you'll each lose 1 life thanks to Dina.
Alright. I'll drop to 41.
And I gotta grab a basic force that comes in tapped. Because it would be too good if it came in untapped.
Really, truly would.
And that's my turn.
I will untap. I will draw the turn. Okay, I will pay commander tax. Blue. My commander out again. Okay, I change my tapping so that's so. Then I don't have enough mana to do anything else, so I will just pass the turn.
Okay. Untap. Draw a turn. Play a swamp. Alright, so I'm going to tap all that except for my Smoldering Marsh to bring Karavik back out.
Alright, and response. I will tap a white and a black, and I will cast Despark. Exile target permanent with mana 4 or greater. I will exile your commander.
Alright, we'll send Bait to the command zone.
But where's that 2 being
Yes,
sent
you
at?
can send 2 at... You can kill my token, I could take 2 damage. You could kill his commander.
No, Dina's got 3 toughness.
Oh, does it?
I will destroy your token.
Yeah, it's not doing anything for us.
Yeah. Alright, and then I will just go ahead and pass. You've done well.
Yeah, I had to. like, okay.
Oh
well,
my goodness. Finally, I drew what I needed.
nice.
Yeah, I can at least tap for 5 for the Blossoming Bog Beast. So whenever it attacks, I gain 2 life, and then creatures I control get +X+X, whereas it's equal to the amount of life I've gained that turn. And I'll pass turn.
All right, I will untap. Let's draw for turn. Okay, I will play a Temple of Enlightenment. It'll come in tap. I will scry one. I will keep that on top. I will 5 for a Vanquisher's Banner. I will choose Knights, so they get +1/+1. When I cast a creature of the chosen type, I get to draw a card. Okay, I will tap 2 white and a blue for an Adelaine Resplendent Cathar. So she has power equal to the number of creatures I control, which is 2, but she is a knight, so I get to draw 1. Then I will move toward combat. So I will swing my 5 for first strike commander at you, Corey. And then I have 2 triggers, so I get to draw a card and discard a card. So I'll draw. Then I will discard Sir Conrad of the Grim, and then we do damage.
All right, I will take 5.
And then he triggers, and then I can turn a knight from my graveyard to the battlefield. I will return Sir Conrad the Grim, and you will lose. Both of you will lose 1 life because he left the graveyard. And I will pass the turn.
All right, I go ahead and untap, draw. Okay, I'm gonna play a Myriad Landscape. Comes in tapped, and then I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll tap for 5 colorless and 1 red to cast Explosion of Riches. So I'm going to draw a card, and then each of you may draw a card if you'd like. And whenever a card is drawn this way, so off of my card, plus however many times you guys draw cards, 5 damage will be dealt to a target opponent chosen at random.
Okay.
So it's up to you guys if you want to draw cards, but I'm going to draw 1 card.
I will not. I will not draw a card.
I'll draw a card.
So someone is taking 10 damage.
No. Both triggers
trigger
of 5 will go. Yeah, it's going to be 2 triggers of 5.
Oh.
All right, so we'll since it's random, we'll do evens John, odds Dylan. So first one off my card, Dylan, you'll take 5. That's a 1 I
saw
drew.
that coming.
And then off of Dylan's card draw, it's even, so John will take 5.
Sure.
So you each take 5.
Oh, that's better than the time that someone played that and I took all 15 damage.
Did you? And then, because I love card draw, I'm going to tap for 2 and a black. And I'll cast Read the Bones. So I'll scry 2, draw 2, and lose 2 life, but I'll pass while I'm doing that. So you can start on your turn.
All right. All right.
Put 1 on the bottom.
Temple of Melody, it comes in tapped, but I'll scry 1. So that's a good card. All right. So I'm going to tap 4 for Healing Technique. So I will return target card from my graveyard to my hand. I'll gain life equal to that card's mana value, and then I'll exile that. I'll return my Lost Dreams to my hand, so I'll gain 4 life. And then that'll ping each of you for 1.
Okay, we'll go down to 32.
Yep. I will move to combat, and I will swing my Bog Beast at John, and then Dina will go at. Bog Beast is going at Corey. Dina's going at John. Bog Beast attack trigger will activate. I'll gain 2 life. And now both my creatures are going to gain +6/+6 and trample.
Until end of turn.
Until end of turn, yeah.
Okay.
So
that's 9 going at Corey and 7 going at John.
Well, I have to take it, so I'll go down to 23.
I will take 7. That's
And I will
mana
pass turn.
damage. Alright. I'll untap. I will draw for turn. I will play a Port Town. It will enter tapped. And how much mana do I have? Okay, I will do 2 white, black for Ariel, Knight of Windgrace. So she is a 4/4 knight with vigilance. So now she's a 5/5. I get to draw a card because she is a knight. I will move to combat. So you are tapped out. So I have. How much do I have? Okay. I'll swing 5, 10, 16 at. So I'll do 10 at sleeve. I'll do 6 at Inu.
Alright, I will take 10
So
and 5 of
that-
that's damage.
Yep, and that triggers my commander, so I'll draw 1 and then discard 1. And then my commander dealt damage, so I get to return a knight to the battlefield. I return Sir Eleonora the Discerning. She has power equal to the number of cards I have in my hand. I have 3, but when she ETBs, I get to draw a card. Okay, 1, 2, 2. X equals 3 for pull from tomorrow. Draw X card, which is 3, and then discard a card. I will discard a Josu Vest, the Lick Knight. And now her power is 6, because I have 5 cards in hand and +1 from thing.
Okay.
And I will pass.
Okay. I'm gonna untap all this goodness. Draw for turn. So you've got 5 creatures out right now?
Yes, that is correct.
Okay. And Eno's got 2. That's 7 altogether. I think you know where I'm going with this.
Oh, jeez.
But tap 2 and Blasphemous Act the board.
Alright.
Alright.
So, actually, hold on. I've missed some triggers here.
Okay.
So she entered the graveyard, left the graveyard, 2 damage, entered the graveyard, that's 3 damage apiece. And then Sir Conrad will trigger for everything dying. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 damage total for both of you.
Alright, that'll drop me down to 5.
And then your triggers, so 2 more for Enu's creatures. This commander needs to be twice.
Oh, so it's for every creature dying. No.
Yes, for every creature that goes to the graveyard. So whenever another creature dies or a creature card is put to the graveyard from anywhere other than the battlefield, or a creature card leaves your graveyard, it deals 1 damage to each opponent.
Okay, so we'll take 2 more.
Yes.
Need to get some life back, so I'm going to tap for 2. 2 black, 3 of any color. Cast Profane Command, where I can choose 2. So X is equal to 3. So first I'm going to choose a target, return target creature card, X or less from my graveyard to the battlefield. I'm going to bring my Vampire Nighthawk out. And then I'll have John lose 3 life. I can't attack this turn. I'm going to pay 2 to tap and sacrifice Myriad Landscape and pass turn while I search.
Alright. Let's see now. Alright, so X is going to equal 3. Ecological appreciation, so I will search my deck and my graveyard for 4 creatures with mana value 3 or less. I'll choose an opponent. That opponent will keep 2 on my battlefield, and then 2 will get shuffled back into the deck. So we're going to grab Vampire Nighthawk, Honor Troll, let's go with Witherbloom Apprentice, and Sedgemoor Witch. So, I'll let Corey decide which ones I keep.
Well, let's see. I'll let you keep Witherbloom Apprentice, and because I know you're in a precarious life state, I'll let you keep Vampire Nighthawk. If you give me a rotation, your next turn you don't attack me with them, so I can help recoup some life.
Yeah, I can do that.
All right, sounds good.
All right, cool. So, and then this is exiled, but I get these 2 onto the battlefield. So now I've got some blockers. And then I'll pay 1 black to cast Cling to Dust. So Magecraft trigger will activate, so I'll gain 1 life and you'll each lose 1 life.
Okay, knock me down to 2.
And I will just go ahead and exile Sir Conrad from John's graveyard.
Yes, please.
And since that was a creature, I will gain 3 life. And I'll pass turn.
Okay, draw for turn. Alright, so I need to take 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2. Alright, so I get my commander back out. I will play a Plains of the Land for turn. I will tap this slightly. Okay. So, 4 mana. So, trigger, cast a knight, so we can draw 1. Ooh. Okay, so he has flying first strike. I will play. I just play the land for turn to end.
Yeah, you just play the land.
Okay, I will tap 2 white for a Knight of the White Orchid. How many lands do you have in you? And Corey?
I've got 7.
I got way more than hit.
How many do you have? You have more than 9?
Yeah, I got 12.
Okay, then I will get to search for a Plains card and put it onto the battlefield. And since that is a Knight as well, I get to draw, so I'll do that first. Draw. Now I will get the Plains, and I will pass while I search.
Okay. I'm gonna untap everything. Draw.
So you know I have a non-basic Plains.
I'm going to tap for 5 and 3 red to cast Magma Force. Or Magnet Force. It's a 7/7 elemental. At the beginning of each upkeep, it deals 3 damage to any target. Then I'll tap for 3 in red. And I'm going to cast Hate Mirage. So I get to choose 2 target creatures I don't control. For each of those creatures, I create a token that has haste, and then I exile at the beginning of the next end step. So I'm going to take a copy of Dylan's Vampire Nighthawk and a copy of Sidar. So I'll have those two floating around. Going to combat. I told Dylan I would not attack him. Well, he said he wouldn't attack me, but I will swing my Vampire Nighthawk, my token copy of Vampire Nighthawk, and my token of Sidar all at John.
Okay, so I will block and kill one of your Vampire Nighthawks.
They got flying.
So does he.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's got flying and first strike, so he won't even gain life off it. So I will take 2, 6. I'll take 6, and you will gain 2.
I'll gain 4 because I saw.
No, you do not. He has first strike. He has first strike.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
So you will kill him.
Which one would you like to destroy? The token or the
real one?
All right. Fair enough.
Yep.
All right, and then you'll take 4 from your Sidar, and then 2 from the.
Yep.
Okay, and then I'll gain 2 off the token. Do I get anything off Sidar? Let's see.
You can draw a card.
I can return a knight, which I don't think I have one, but I'll double check anyways. You know what? I do have a knight. I can return a knight from the graveyard to the battlefield, so my Stormfist Crusader will enter. It's a 2/2. At the beginning of my upkeep, each player draws a card and loses 1 life. And then all in my turn, at the end of the turn, those tokens exile. So I'm down to just these 2. And I will pass.
All right.
And then at your upkeep, Dylan, I can deal 3 damage to any target. I'm going to ping John for 3.
Is that every upkeep or just your upkeep?
It is at the beginning of each upkeep, so every upkeep.
Oh. Even though he has more life than me, huh? See how it is.
Yeah. Well, this way I've got you on ice, so that on any upkeep I can injure if need be.
All right.
Well, then it just means that Dylan's gonna get a win.
So I'm gonna go ahead and tap for 5 for Moldervine Reclamation. So whenever a creature I control dies, I gain 1 life and draw a card.
Okay.
Blighted Woodland is land for turn. If I could have got 1 more land earlier in the game, I would have enough for a fun play here. But I'm going to pass the turn.
All right. On your upkeep, John, I could send 3 at you, but if you don't attack me this turn, I'll send it elsewhere.
So not at me, not at my creatures?
Yeah.
Sure. Okay.
All right. I'm going to target Dylan's Vampire Nighthawk for 3 damage.
All right. Since it died, I will gain a life and draw a card thanks to my enchantment.
I will draw for turn. I will pay 2 whites and a blue for Knight Exemplar. It's a 2/2 first strike, and it gives other knights I control +1/+1 and are indestructible. It's a knight. I get to draw a card. So I will pay white, 2 colorless for Maul of the Skyclaves. When it ETBs, attached to target creature I control, I'll give it to Knight of the White Orchid, so he gets +2/+2, has flying, and first strike. So now he's 6/6 flying first strike, paid 2 for a Fractured Power Stone. Then I will move to combat. I will swing. So it has flying and first strike. Oh, I thought it gave vigilance. Okay, anyways. So I'll swing 6 in the air. I'll just swing. all of it in the air at you, Dylan. So that's 12 in the air, flying first strike.
Hold on. So you're going to kill me when as soon as you end your turn, you lose.
Well, I can't attack him, so I have to kill.
His word is his bond.
Yes, I mean
You could just not attack this turn.
I could. I'm at his mercy. I can always die, but I
Well,
could get
you're gonna.
a draw and bring a knight back. So, okay. So do I discard first or draw first? Draw a card, then discard. So on attack deck, I will draw a card, and then I will discard Alina and Azor. So if that 12 goes through, I get to return a creature.
Yeah, you had no reason to attack.
I had every reason to it. It doesn't matter. He can kill me next turn. Like you got to end the game.
So-
The game's got to end.
So John's going to be out at the beginning of my turn regardless because I didn't think about it till like 2 seconds ago, but because of my Stormfist Crusader, it'll automatically deal 1 damage to everybody, unless you have some like life gain on the
But
turn.
if you attack Corey, you have a chance to win.
I told him I would
already-
attack him.
Yeah.
Okay.
You could just not attack them.
Hey, we had a whole podcast about how silver-tongued I am at the table.
It doesn't matter. I had no chance of winning. So if the damage goes through, I'll bring her back to draw a card. So I can do nothing else. I only have lands in my hand. I will pass.
Yep.
Okay.
And that's
Well,
game.
Yep.
On my upkeep, Stormfist Crusader will cause us all to draw a card and lose 1 life. So I believe that'll take everybody out.
Yep.
Just in time for the music to hit.
All right. Good game, guys. Good
Yeah,
game.
good game. Dylan, bring us home.
Well, every game we played tonight, I got mana screwed, so I guess I know what it's like to be Jimmy Wong.
It's got to be better, man.
Get good? Is that your...
Get good, yeah. No, I was mana flooded, so I feel you in the reverse.
Yeah, but at least you didn't have everyone targeting you every turn as well as being mana messed up.
The other way you could look at it is you're being aggressively targeted because we all think you're a big threat.
I lost to
literally
that.
I did nothing and I was targeted.
I lost to
I
that
heard
deck
you-
so bad last time. I had to do something about it.
I'm telling you, I said on our first podcast, this guy, Dina this, Dina that. I'm the Lord of Dina. I was scared. All right, guys, so there you have it. 3 games in a row. I know it's going to be like 3 separate videos, but I hope you guys enjoyed it. We saw a diverse bunch of decks. I think they were all pretty much out of the box precons with some variation of the commanders, but exciting nonetheless. I think everybody kind of popped off, except, obviously some people with their mana, but, there's always next time. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Go ahead and thumbs up, comments. Follow John online if you're not already. It's at Veteran Trainer John, or is it just at Veteran John, or what are we looking at these days?
You can just follow these guys. I'm good.
We'll put it down in the comments. You can follow him, stalk him.
Don't do
His home address will be in there, all that good stuff. But we will catch you guys next time. Hopefully you enjoyed the video, and we will keep them coming. So peace out and have a great day.